I am Aristotle. I invite you to engage in mimesis, the imitation of nature, for it is through imitation that man first learns. When I define comedy in my Poetics, I describe it as an imitation of characters of a lower type. But do not mistake lower for evil. Rather, comedy focuses on the ridiculous, a species of the ugly. It is a hamartia, a mistake or deformity that is specifically painless and non-destructive. Consider the man whose vanity outpaces his coordination. His fall is not a catastrophe, but a moment of harmless incongruity. While tragedy seeks a catharsis through pity and fear, comedy offers a different release. It allows us to view human imperfection through a lens of safety. It is a gentle corrective that reminds us, to be human is to be fallible, and in that fallibility there is no shame, only the joy of recognition. I am William Shakespeare. To me, comedy is not merely a collection of jests, it is a structural journey from chaos to social integration. My dramatic arc often follows a movement from the rigid laws of the city to the green world, a place of transformation like the forest of Arden. We begin with discord. A blocking figure, perhaps a strict father or a jealous duke, prevents the natural flow of desire. In my comedies, identity is lost through disguise and cross-dressing, creating a comedy of errors where the audience knows more than the players. But notice the peripeteia, the reversal of fortune. The tangled threads of the plot are pulled tight until, at last, they are knotted into a festive resolution. My comedies do not end in the silence of the grave, but in the harmony of Hamartia's ritual, the marriage feast. It is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. It suggests that even in a world of midsummer madness, order and love will eventually prevail. I am Ben Jonson. I find the green world a pleasant fantasy, but I prefer the cold, hard streets of London. For me, comedy is a didactic instrument designed to scourge the follies of the time. It must expose vice, not merely amuse. Our stage should be a mirror to reform society. I operate by the theory of humours. I believe the human temperament is governed by 4 fluids: blood, phlegm, yellow bile, and black bile. When one humour escapes its bounds, it creates a psychological obsession, a singular eccentricity that consumes the man. In my comedy of humours, I put these imbalances under a microscope. I show you the Valpone, whose avarice is a disease, or the morose, whose hatred and noise is a madness. When you laugh at these caricatures, you are performing a social duty. You are recognizing the monstrosity of excess. My stage is a mirror intended to reflect your own deformities back at you, urging a return to decorum and reason. I do not seek to comfort you, I seek to cure you.
Aristotle provides the ethos. Comedy shows the harmlessness of the ridiculous, a laugh at human flaws that do not destroy life. William Shakespeare provides the mythos. Comedy follows a journey from confusion to harmony, like winter turning into spring. Ben Jonson provides the logos. Comedy exposes and corrects imbalance in human behavior and society. Comedy, therefore, is both entertainment and insight. It makes us laugh, but more importantly, it helps us understand who we are.
If you enjoyed this exploration of comedy, subscribe, comment, share, and keep watching.